WTF Weekly, yada that mean. We gonna go quick in and out, yada that mean. Everybody hit them likes and subscribes on the way in. You feel me? At 60,000 wow, we giving out some month. At 70,000 wow, we giving out a PlayStation. At 80,000 wow, we giving out an Apple computer. So let's get them subscribes up, you dig? But in the meantime, between time, this nigga Act need to chill and slow down, Turbo. Come on, man. Nigga lost, man. We never seen a nigga make so many excuses and try to dig down so many different ways and say, hey, well, other rappers got writers. Hey, other rappers are like, he's trying to blame everybody else but the nigga that lost. Let's keep it a buck. Act, your favorite artist lost, nigga. He's definitely the top pop artist in the game. He outdid Mike, the Beatles. Celebrate that. But when it comes to this battle rap, hip hop shit, this culture shit, he lost. He ate the applesauce. Slow down, Turbo. But here's Akademiks at his tricks again, trying to downplay Kendrick Lamar's win with some fake, I guess he said that Kendrick allegedly paid for bots. Let's see what this dusty-ass clown nigga got to say trying to save Drake. Drake, you lost. Drake is a dope-ass nigga. You lost this one, nigga, just like you lost the motherfucking Pusha T one. Second, you lost this one, nigga. It is what it is. Let's move on. God damn. Fair use. Let's go, y'all. Chink Smooth. Let's go, brother.
Yesterday, June 17th, on Kendrick Lamar's birthday, and 2 days before his live show on Juneteenth, the #1 Drake fan in the world, who just happens to have the biggest hip-hop platform, DJ Akademiks, would invite someone on his stream who says they were paid to help boost Not Like Us initially on Spotify. Here's that guy's own words.
Are you dealing with someone who is related or in PG Lang, or are you dealing with someone who maybe PG Lang works with? Because that's also very important.
Someone who they work with.
Okay. So this isn't, for example, Dave Free. This isn't, for example, his manager. This isn't, someone who would be verified within PG Lang, who would be like, hey, listen, this is what we're doing. This might be a third party who they use to market songs.
I actually did get reached out to a third party, and that's when I ended up getting connected with the actual people, and the payment was from them. Okay. But yes, at first I was reached out to by a third party saying, hey, we can make some money on this deal. They want this.
The timing of everything is very interesting. Throughout the interview, Akademiks would try to manipulate him to expose his connects and who paid him and who he spoke to and things of that nature. The man, or should I say kid, because he says he's under 18, would eventually crack under that pressure and say that he was paid by Kendrick Lamar's manager, Anthony Saleh.
I fuck it, bro. It's Anthony Saleh. I'm crashing out because this is for my safety. This is how I feel. That's who paid me. Not saying I was in direct contact with him. That's just the name that was on the account that I got paid by. And that's how I feel. And I'm scared. Obviously, bro, I'm not of age. I'm young. I'm underage. I can't do certain things. I'm scared of people, bro. I do online. I'm not a shooter. I'm not a hitter. I got reached out to by people. I did this, and this is what happened. This is my safety net now. I don't want to die, obviously, bro. I mean, I'm just how I feel, and this is what I had to say. And it's stupid as because obviously I want to keep making money.
He will go on to send Akademiks a screen captured video of his bank account that shows, as you see here, a screenshot of it, that Anthony Saleh LLC sent him $2,500. The kid will go on to say that the initial plan was to get $2,500 up front, $2,500 after the deed is done, and then he would have royalties or some type of percentage after it was all said and done. So it wasn't just a $5,000 purchase. It was $5,000 plus either royalties or a percentage of the publishing. And according to Akademiks, if the kid was offered 1% of what the music would generate, he would be looking at tens of thousands of dollars, if not $100,000. But the kid said he's only coming out with this allegation because he's afraid for his life. He only received one half of the payment, the first half, $2,500 to start off the project, and believed because he works with a lot of different artists that he will be taken care of on the back end. Now, the kid does say that he didn't directly communicate with Kendrick Lamar's manager or anyone on that team. He spoke with a third party, quote unquote, agency who works with labels. That's how marketing agencies usually work. They are middlemen. They work with the labels. The labels say, we need to talk to these bloggers or be posted in this place or freestyle anywhere. Those agencies already have connections with those bloggers or platforms. Those marketing agencies are usually just third parties, middlemen in between labels and the actual platforms that do the work. This kid does the actual botting, but he never talks to the rappers or their labels. He talks to the agencies that talk to the rappers and labels. This is not a coincidence. On June 15th, 2 days before this interview, DJ Akademiks would tease on Twitter, quote, new Drake on the way. Almost to clear out any conversation of Kendrick beating Drake in the rap war, he would interview that kid and this story would be released. He would go on to post, paid bots to win a rap beef in Big 2024? Shaking my head. The kid will go on to say that he primarily works on Spotify campaigns. He doesn't work on YouTube or Apple Music or any of the other platforms. His specialty is with Spotify. But that doesn't stop Akademiks from posting on Twitter. It appears as though the dislikes came from the botter Kendrick Lamar's team hired. As I just said, during the live stream, that kid said that we don't do YouTube, we don't do Apple Music, just Spotify. So he doesn't have proof of this, but he took the idea of Kendrick's team using a botter and now is trying to find places where that information can fit. As he would also claim that Kendrick Lamar's botter botted this Instagram account with 162,000 followers in 10 minutes. The photo was posted on live stream and received 20,000 likes in 10 minutes. We don't really know who's playing these games, but the botter speaks on Spotify specifically and not any other platforms. He even goes on to say how he does it. Clearly, botting streams is not a new thing. Do you think Kendrick has something to do with it? Do you think Kendrick's team will be so sloppy to actually pay the direct person who's doing the botting with his name on his account? And not just his name, but Anthony Soleil LLC, which if he's using a corporate card with a company of his manager's name, why would he pay directly to the botter? Especially because the botter says that there was a middleman. Would that be the best way to pay someone during a rap war where each other's personal secrets are being exposed? Could this be Drake playing the 3D chess and setting up the bot claim by paying for the bots? This rap war is clearly not over. Akademiks is...
Bro, let me tell you this. On your Cash App, you can say whatever name you want. It doesn't mean that it's the LLC. My LLC is Smoke a Lot LLC. That's not my Cash App name. So I could say my Cash App name could be anything, right? It could be this LLC, this nigga name LLC, that nigga name LLC. If that shit ain't on Cash App, I could say that name, right? It's a lot of niggas with fake Corey Holcomb Cash Apps, fake 5150 Cash Apps, fake Yuck Mouth. It goes on. And other artists too. So you could say somebody's name without having to have an LLC and prove you're that name as the artist, what your fucking Cash App name. Now, your name on the account and your account that you're going to has to be your real name or your real business. But as far as what you say your name is, you can say anything. So how we don't know that came from somebody else, and then this is a whole play, 2,500, and you get points? Nigga, nobody has ever got points on botting, my nigga. Ever. Ever. I know people that have made money off botting. I know people that have paid people for botting. And you pay them to do their thing. It don't come with no percentage of the album, percentage of the sales, a percentage of this, that, and the third, the publishing, the mechanicals, the royalties, none of that shit. You pay for the job, they do the job, and that's that. So you can pay for botting streams. But this motherfucker is paid like 3 or 4 days later after this shit is already in motion, allegedly. Look at the date on that shit. It wasn't the day it dropped. It wasn't days before it dropped. It was 4 days later, 5 days later, allegedly. 3 days later. Let's keep it real. 3 days later. The motion is already there because it's the response. You don't need no bots to drive it up. Nigga, Drake dropped. Niggas waiting to hear this nigga response. Boom. Everybody's going to hear the response. All the Drake fans and Kendrick fans just looking for the response. Same with Drake response. All the Drake fans and Kendrick fans is going to hear what these niggas is doing. You don't need no bots for that, my nigga. Sorry about that, but it's wild that Akademiks got random niggas that you can't prove. I can't tell my name, I'm gonna be killed. Then why come on this platform and fuck up your money? Why come on Akademiks platform and start dropping names and shit and fuck up your money and say you're gonna get killed? Who's gonna kill you? So now you're saying Kendrick Lamar is that much of a gangster? His people are gonna kill you because you allegedly they paid for some bots? Like, come on, my nigga, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? And now put the criminal shit back on them. You know, because the shit that happened at the, you know what I mean, up there in Canada. I ain't gonna, y'all think about it. The shit that happened in Canada, this nigga, oh, I'm gonna get killed. I feel for my life. So then why you do the interview? The Akademiks pay you? Like, why would you be exposing all of this for the free 99? What do it get you? Kendrick already won. Period. It's a wrap. What does this interview get you? A day on Kendrick Lamar birthday. What does this get you? This shit sound like some foo-foo. And I'm gonna let WACK100 say, and that's Akademiks homeboy. So I'm gonna let WACK100 speak on this shit, and he probably could give you a better outlook on how people get paid, as far as shit like this. Let's hear what WACK100 got to say. And he fuck with Akademiks. No Frank Ocean, no Diddy Bop. But let's see what WACK got to say about this shit. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
This is why you know it's all cap, and I gotta stop running these stunts. Now let's use our brain and use common sense.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, The Answer, man. We back with another one. Act saying Kendrick got fake Spotify streams, brings the dude on, said he got a $2,500 deposit. Y'all know I had to take it to Clubhouse, ask Wack what his take is. He gonna break it down. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Let's get to the content.
Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Yeah. Question for you, Wack.
Yep.
Yeah, Ack. Ack been a big Drake supporter, so allegedly he had a receipt from the manager who paid for Spotify streams for Kendrick. Not like he needed it. The song was number one.
What?
But did you see that? He paid $2,500 for 30 million listens on Spotify, and
Nah, that's cap.
all alleged. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But
he paid $2,500 for what?
25 was the deposit. 25 was
30 million streams.
That was
Slow down.
That was it.
He paid what?
Down payment. It was a down payment. And now the dude is coming out because he didn't get the rest of the payment.
Hey, Wack, for 30 million streams, he paid $2,500 deposit for 30 million streams.
Right. Allegedly.
30
Let
million.
me do this math real quick. 100. That would have cost dude like 120,000, 115, 120,000. That's cap. For 30 million streams, it'd cost him 115,000, somewhere in that ballpark.
Now, allegedly, the reason he coming out and talked to Ack last night or whenever Ack did his stream is because he didn't get the balance of the payment, whatever the total was supposed to be. I don't know what that was.
Okay, well, this is why. This is why you know it's all cap, and I gotta stop running these stunts. Now let's use our brain and use common sense. Let's go down the checklist. Check one. If money was due, it wouldn't have been a problem paying it. Check two. Your numbers are because when it comes to program, it's roughly around 3,800 per million or some shit like that, right? Check three. If you really were that guy doing that and not just a nigga clout chasing, you just killed all of your business. Why would you do that?
Red flag number 3.
Fact.
Why would
And
you
guess what?
do that? You wouldn't come out as that unless you know you're not that.
Right. Hey, guess what else, Wack? On the receipt for the $2,500 in Zelle or whatever platform you use, the manager had 1.1 mil in the account from 2,500. So it ain't like he couldn't have paid it. That's what's funny as hell too. It's on Act Stream. But anyway,
Hey, we
he had
talking about a nigga that
1.1
got
balance.
a blank
Did
check.
you see that, Bang?
They ain't pay the balance. Like, if I'm trying to hire some shit,
like
I'm gonna
that's
pay my
light
balance,
money.
my nigga. If I'm trying to go with the move, I'm gonna pay my balance, bro. Like, and you can't say I ain't got it. You can't say nigga ain't got it. Like, that's
Yeah, it was on the. It was crazy. Yeah, but anyway, thanks, WACK. I just was wondering, man.
Yeah, I mean, because first of all, the deposit would have been somewhere in the ballpark about $60,000. 50 to 60 racks would have been the deposit on something like that. It wouldn't have been 2,500. For a nigga to spend 2,500, that's a million streams.
And if you could get 30 mil, everybody would be doing it. The most unknown person, like, come on, man.
Hey, hold on. This another. I might be tripping away, but this is another red flag for me right here. It ain't the receipt ain't no business name. It's like the manager name. Like, it ain't like.
Then that's another one, man. When it comes to the company, it would have been Universal, would have been TDE. It would have been through the company. It wouldn't come through the manager, bro. The manager don't pay for nothing that has to do with the artist's budget. He gets a percentage off what the artist makes. He don't pay for nothing for a fucking artist. That was the first one. The manager paid for that. The label's supposed to pay for that, not the manager, my niggas. So you new wave ass little internet niggas and Act should know, but acting like he don't know. Well, I was on my voice was used on Drake's song, and I don't get no publishing. Well, you also know that niggas never got no publishing for marketing ever in life. No points off marketing. And secondly, no manager is paying for fucking marketing. No artist is paying directly for marketing. It's coming from the company. It's a marketing budget. It's gonna come from whatever Interscope, TDE / TDE, Universe. It's gonna, UMG. It's gonna come from the company, not a fucking manager. A manager makes money off the artist. He doesn't spend money on the artist marketing. That's where they fucked up. But let's continue, y'all. Fair use. Fair use. My bad, y'all. Fair use. Let's get it.
No, this like you'd have paid for that. Like, if you'd have done something like 100 Entertainment, right? You know, it wouldn't have been like Cash Jones paying for no streams, right?
Nah, it'd have been
it'd have been in the LLC name. Yeah.
Hey, Bang,
and
I
then,
do think.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
real.
go ahead.
It would have never said streams. It would have
Right.
It would have just said marketing.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's
there you
all
go.
it would have said was marketing. It would have never said streams.
Right. Why would it say? Yeah.
Yeah, all that's cap.
Act
But me up, WACK is that Act gives the nigga the platform. Is me up. Like, I know he's smarter than
Me
that, but
too.
it sounds like he just on some Drake. He on some stand.
That's what it is. You know, Ack is the big Drake lover, man.
We know that.
Alamo is too.
Now, here go another thing is this, right? If he gave you 2,500 for 30 million, that means, guess what that means? Ain't nobody gonna program 30 million streams for $2,500. They're gonna program for $2,500. You might nigga might get out there 250,000 streams. So if we're saying that, are you telling me for 2,500 down, you drove the whole 30 million? No.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a hell of a discount.
What happened was,
You was the clown.
if that was to happen, nigga, you program 100, 200,000. When they came time for it to re-up, they didn't. And it moved on its own. And now, let's just say it did happen. And now you want to claim the fame. Because no way you're programming 30 million for 2,500 because it don't make sense for you to do that. You would be coming out of your pocket a whole lot of money. So if you program anything, let's say you did, you might have programmed 200,000. But that has nothing to do with the overall run of that, what that was. And they didn't even need to do that. The whole marketing campaign was built around the back and forth.
Right.
Yeah, the battle, right?
Yeah, it wasn't needed. And what niggas was sitting around here waiting, anticipating it. It wasn't needed. Yeah, it wasn't needed at all.
All right.
Right.
So y'all know on this channel we've been riding with.
Nah, that's the motherfucking truth, man. You know, and I want to play one more thing. Because this ain't got shit to do with bots. And I know I'm going to get blurred. I don't care because I'm not monetized. So I'm monetized by y'all. You know what I mean? So the people, you know, y'all keep this shit lit. So I'm lit for y'all, man. You feel me? But I want to full screen this shit and they gonna blurt me. But this ain't bots, this real people. Let's go, y'all. Bro, that is not bots. That's real live people, my nigga. That is not a bot. That's not motherfucking R2D2. That's not Nano. That is real live people singing that shit. It's thousands of people out there saying A minor and they not like us in unison, nigga. That's not bots. So Akademiks, I don't know what you trying to prove. First of all, when the shit came out with the reference track, every rapper got a reference track. Not the GOATs. Nigga, give me a reference track for DMX. Give me a reference track for Tupac. Give me a reference track for motherfucking Jay-Z. Give me a reference track for Nas. Give me a reference track for Coogee Rap. Give me a reference track for Rakim. Give me a reference track for Run DMC. Give me a reference track for the Brand Nubians. Any one of them. Give me a reference track for Busta Rhymes. Let's stop playing these motherfucking games. If you really with the Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip and the Tribe Called Quest. Give me a reference track with Q-Tip and the Tribe Called Quest. When you're an MC, a master of ceremony, you control this shit with your vibe, your rhymes, your poetry. You don't like somebody else trying to say your life and tell what you do and what you feel. It's not real hip hop. That's just being an artist. You're an artist. You're a dope ass artist. But being a hip hop MC, you write all your own shit. Now, somebody doing your hook, boom, they got the hook. That's a hook person. But when it comes to these bars, no help. We got motivation. A nigga say an idea to tell a nigga what to write about, but you still wrote your own shit. No matter if he said the idea or not, you still had to write it, right? So the old school niggas used to call collaborations, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers vibing, everybody in the studio coming up with shit to do. You know what I mean? Oh, we should rap about this. Hey, you know what I mean? You should come this way, man. You should rap about this subject matter. You should rap about this subject matter. You should rap about that subject matter. Just because a motherfucker directed what angle everybody should go on the song, does that mean they had ghostwriters? Nah, motherfucker just orchestrated the session. This is the direction we're going on this song. You write. This. And they all wrote their own shit and stepped to the plate and hit the shit out the park. That's a difference, my nigga. You can't say a nigga the GOAT if you got help. You can't. You can't say a nigga the GOAT if you're going to tap out and say, hey, man, I don't want to rap no more. Nah, nigga. Remember? Drop. You can't just tap out. He went too far. I ain't doing this no more. No. You got to keep it going. So Act, long story short, Act said Drake got another song coming. Bruh, tap out. The culture. America is really not fucking with you because of what this nigga Kendrick said. Now, you go anywhere around the planet and rock out. And probably Houston and Texas, you know what I mean? But other than that, they ain't fucking with you because the artists from the markets ain't fucking with you, bruh. Period. Sorry about that. He lost. Goddamn, he lost. Drake is gonna continue to be successful. Just keep on putting out hits, my nigga. Get past this shit. Leave us alone, my nigga. You should have did the motherfucking J. Cole. He was the smartest in this battle. Leave that shit alone. And I heard he keep on trying to, man, leave it alone, man. You lost. Shit. Keep it going. Make your hits. You bigger than Mike. You bigger than the Beatles. Salute that. Keep pushing. Being the biggest artist that ever came in the game. Do that. Fuck this hip-hop battle war shit. You lost that one, brother. And on that one, we out this motherfucker. Yuckmouth TV, subscribe to your guy. Like I said, we get the 60,000 wow. I'm giving out 600. We get the motherfucker 70,000 wow. I'm giving out the PlayStation with some games because it got to add up to 700. And boom, at the 90,000 wow, 80,000 wow, we giving out a motherfucking Apple computer. You know what I mean? So iPad, one of them motherfuckers, we giving out something. So get them up and subscribes and likes up, you know what I mean? And we give it back to the people because y'all give to us. And we ain't monetized. You don't see no super chats, no none of that shit. You know what I mean? I get paid off this shit behind me. You see all these plaques on the wall. I get paid from that. But I get back doing this shit and fucking with y'all. So y'all support, man. Hit the Cash App. Cash App Alert Gang. Hit the Cash App. You know what I mean? Fuck with it. And yeah, Yuckmouth TV, subscribe to your motherfucking guy. What the fuck weekly? Reactions. We out.